is the kind of production that's been delighting kids for 50 years now. It's the Montreal Children's Theatre production of Snow White, and it hasn't aged a bit. The reason? The same two ladies have been producing these shows since 1934. Dorothy Davis and Violet Walters have taught diction and drama to generations of kids. If the Guinness Book of Records had a category for longevity in children's theater, they'd win it hands down.
It seems impossible that we've been in business 50 years. And when we first started, I was at a party, and there were a group of men there, and one of them knew me very well, and he called me over. He said, "Congratulations, Dorothy, I understand. You're starting a children's theatre. That's a very big undertaking," which in those days it really was. And I said, "Yes, but I'm not doing it alone. I'm going to be with Violet Walters." And the men all laughed, and I said, "What's so funny?" And they said, "Two women together, you'll last for 6 months."
That is true.
Why have you lasted?
Because we love what we're doing. We love children. If you didn't love children, you couldn't do this work.
Dopey! You're going to be washed!
Method acting it ain't, but it gets the job done. Some of their students have gone on to glory. William Star Trek Shatner, Hannah Fifth Estate Gartner, and Thomas Schnurmacher. But turning out stars is not the be-all and end-all at Montreal Children's Theatre.
What we are particularly interested in is good speech and confidence in themselves.
Yes, and it's a wonderful thing to see a child who comes to the school, and we have really a problem in having them say good morning, good evening, goodbye, good day, and then you see them blossoming forth, getting on the stage and doing work and doing it well. And this gives us, it makes us feel very good.
It's funny though, you know, you see talent and you think, oh, this is going to be an actor or an actress, you know, and they want this. And the years pass, and then you're in a hospital, as I was, and I met there Sabrina Stouchersteig, who was one of the most, she had everything, dancing, acting, everything, and here she was a doctor.
Are you happier with them as doctors or as...
I'm happy with them because they found their place. That's what I'm happy about. And it's just when you see them like that, and when you've had them for so many years, you feel that they belong to you. You know, they are our family. They're mine anyway, and I'm sure Dorothy feels the same way.
We do. We feel we have a big family. It's true.
To her. Dorothy Davis Stein, who founded the Montreal Children's Theatre 60 years ago, died on Friday. She was 96 years old. Caroline Van Vlotingen attended today's funeral.
From her early days in vaudeville to her 96th year, Dorothy Davis Stein lived for the theater.
Star Trek for me is 10 years old.
Her students included William Shatner, who of course went on to become Captain Kirk.
The rest of you break up.
And it was here at Victoria Hall in Westmount and later the F.C. Smith Auditorium that generations of young Montrealers got their first taste of the stage when the Montreal Children's Theatre put on its annual fairy tales. Today, after a brief ceremony at Paperman's funeral home, some of those former princes and gnomes remembered their mentor.
Dorothy and Violet, they taught us a sense of self-esteem and self-confidence, something that will keep with us the rest of our lives.
Rabbi Lee Lerner called Dorothy a Montreal institution who was so well known and liked in the community, her family had no choice but to share her.
Many times we'd be out to dinner somewhere downtown or something, and we'd be mobbed by you know, quite a few kids or older people as well. They wanted an autograph or whatnot. And
she was always like a grandmother figure to all of us. She'll be dearly missed. I didn't think that she would ever leave us. It was somebody who you thought would always be there.
We spent every holiday together, every special occasion together, and it's just like losing a grandmother. She was the best.
I loved her. Everybody loved her. She was a human being. There will never be another Dorothy.